Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ozzy's Drives. Today's test is going to be a little bit different because I have to go to Frankfurt, which is 350 kilometers away from here, and I need to be there as fast as possible. And for that, we have a very special car. And it's this. Yes, totally unexpected. If I were you, I would think, what the fuck is he talking about? What do you mean you want to reach fast? Why are you taking an SUV? Well, circumstances have made me have this beautiful car, which is the RS Q8 Performance. And while it might look like it's the wrong car for this trip, and especially to be there as fast as possible, I can tell you one thing: you couldn't be further away from the truth. You see, this is not your average Audi Q8, nor is it the average Audi SQ8. This has the strongest production V8 engine that Audi ever put in a car. So I think it is actually the right car to go as fast as possible to Frankfurt. Before we take this to an absolute lunatic drive through Germany, because I'm right at the German border, let me tell you a little bit about this beautiful chili red machine. And you heard that right, yes, the color is called chili red. As we approach it, you might see that it sparkles beautifully in this metallic finish, that the car is in its latest evolution. And I can tell you one thing, I have been driving this thing on the racetrack in Spain, combined with the RS3, and this is truly a powerhouse that you would not expect it to be. And now comes the exciting part. I told you that this has the strongest Audi engine ever, and it actually has. I mean, look at that. If I pop the hood, you'll see an oasis of plastic. Yes, this is not really nice to look at, to be honest, because it's just plastic everywhere. What you will find underneath this cover is the beautiful 4-liter TFSI engine, V8, producing 640 horsepower and 850 newton meters of torque. It accelerates this massive ship, okay, this incredible looking chili red machine, from 0 to 100 kph in 3.6 seconds. 3.6 seconds, friends. 3.6 seconds. And I can tell you one thing, there's some other specialties that I really much like about this car. Number one is the beautiful single frame grille that looks absolutely phenomenal and is sucking in the air to make this car go vroom vroom. Another very exciting thing are those massive wheels. You see that right, it's a 23-inch wheel with carbon ceramic brakes in the front, and we have a 23-inch wheel in the back. And with a top speed of 305 kph on this SUV, it looks very promising that I reach Frankfurt very quickly. So you know what? Let's take it for the drive. My God, put that climate control on low, man. Max, everything max. Oh my God, friends, I'm sweating balls here. My God, it's so hot outside. What is that? 34 degrees in Switzerland. Those are numbers unheard of, man. Come on. Oh my goodness. I've done a full review on the car. If you're interested to find out what the Audi RS Q8 is actually able to do, and actually how it performs on the racetrack and on some mountain roads in Spain, make sure to check out the full video we did on the car. I will put the link into the description. As far as the interior goes, I will love to, kind of summarize it. It is premium quality. It is premium quality. It has premium materials. Everything is rock solid. Everything is covered in Alcantara and leather. The seats are beautiful, upholstered very nicely, hold you tight into the seat, and everything is nice. Here's the thing, it's outdated. You heard that right? It's outdated. This has nothing to do with the latest generation Audis. Although it's a 2025 car, it's still using the whole thing from 2016-17 when the Q8 came out. So it is a little bit outdated. However, the power output pays for a lot. The power output, unfortunately, is not paying for is the excessive fuel economy that I will have after this drive. So I have to fill this thing up. We're almost empty. So yeah, let's fill it up with 98 and let's take it for the ultimate high-speed run. I got pretty lucky. 165 is actually very cheap here in Switzerland. 165 is a good price. It's a phenomenal looking car. And I can tell you one thing, the people also react to it. You know, it's not like they don't look at it. It's not like it's going under. Sharing the same platform with the Cayenne Turbo S and obviously the Lamborghini Urus. It's an expensive car. It's not a cheap car, but still, it costs only half the price of an Urus. Just like in life, whenever a man plans, life and reality comes to kick him in the nuts and tell him otherwise. So as you can see, I am planning to drive as fast as possible, but this traffic is making it impossible. Oh God, no. Anyway, just as we go over the border here to Germany, there might be a nice opening and I will floor the shit out of this RS Q8 and we might even approach top speed, so stay tuned. I'm still trying to reach as fast as possible, so that requires us to do a couple of things, and it's accelerating where we can. So thank God we have this RS, otherwise it would be a little bit slow. Now what we can do for the experience is put it in RS mode. Look at that, I'll guide you through 180, 190, 200. This is truly a machine. This is truly a machine. And you know, everybody sees it, so they move. 190, 200, 220, 230, 240, and I have to go on the brake. Thank God for ceramic brakes, but I can tell you one thing, even though they are ceramics, this takes a bunch of time to decelerate. I felt it just now. It is a heavy ship. Will this C-Class let me pass finally? Yes, come on! Come on! Yeah! Look at that free road! 5th gear. 200, I can do that. 220, 230, 240. Will they move? No, they won't. Oof, on the brakes with this heavy ship carbon ceramic brakes. I don't know what that was, 240. Perfectly legal. I can do all of it. I can do all of it. Carbon ceramic brakes, managing all. I wonder how much fuel I'm going to have when we reach our destination, but I feel like I won't have a lot, so I'm trying to push the pace here. Look at that. 200. Holy moly, man. This thing is really quick. Quick pause here. I'm somewhere in between Frankfurt and Switzerland, like halfway. The drive has been phenomenal. It's a very comfortable car. I noticed when you heat the carbon ceramics up a little bit, all of a sudden it brakes very good, I can tell you. And I did a top speed of 275 so far. So we didn't reach the top speed of 305. Yeah. Oh yeah, water bottle out, my friend. Look at that juicy thing. Carbon ceramics. Oh yeah, this is good. And there's like nothing happening right now. This is an SUV. 300 top speed. Holy shit. 305. Oh my god. I just did a 305 with it. 305. This was some insane stuff, man. Oh my God, this thing is, it's unbelievable how quick it is. It's unbelievable. Really, like you would never believe it how quick this thing is. This was some intense stuff, man. Holy shit. RS Q8, I must admit, is becoming quickly one of my most favorite cars, man. This was so stable, you would not believe how stable it drove. 306 kph. The Audi RS Q8 has a full tank of 85 liters, so as you can see we are at 3 dots there, and it says 16.6 liters, 364 kilometers driven. So yeah, I mean, I could calculate that tomorrow when I fill it up, and then we will see how much it actually used, but I really pushed hard, right? But look at that, the average speed was like 91 kph, man, come on. I remember I had like one, I had a Cayenne Turbo, the Mark 1 at one point, and that thing used, without a doubt, 25 liters to 100 kilometers. Was the worst car I ever owned, like in terms of fuel economy, terrible. And this was pretty decent, like I really pushed it. And we're talking about a 2.3 ton ship here, so I'm quite satisfied with that. So I'm trying to go to eat something, like have a kebab or whatever, and the drive was beautiful. Yeah, and that's basically everything I can tell you. All right, friends, it's the next day, and here is the aftermath of me driving full speed with the Audi RS Q8. And the interesting thing is, I drove for 450 kilometers. So let me show you, because on the speedometer it says 445 kilometers. All right. As you think about it, it has 85 liters of fuel capacity. So we have driven it with 0 kilometers, reached here with 0 kilometers. So I'm curious how much fuel actually can go in. And I think it was around 20 liters of fuel, right? So that it used to 100 kilometers. So let's see. Check this out. I think 85 liters should go in maximum, but somehow I think it will suck in a little bit more. Oh no. 83. Yeah, so basically it used around 19 liters to 100 kilometers. But what did you expect? I mean, I drove 305 kph, I topped out and all of that, so obviously it's going to use a lot of fuel. Would I advise you to drive one of these for a quick drive? Now, aftermath, I wouldn't, because it's quite expensive. Would I advise you to drive one of these because it's fun? Absolutely. All right, friends, I have been driving this car now for the last 4 days, and I can tell you officially and finally, this has become one of my all-time favorite SUVs very quickly, and I will really miss it. I know the video is very long, but I just want to, I just want to give you a final verdict on this car. I think the price is too high, okay? I'll be completely honest and transparent. I think the price is too high because it has a whopping price of 200,000 here in Switzerland, you know? Obviously, this is not MSRP, so you can get it a little bit cheaper and all of that in other countries, depending on where you are. But in general, I really fall in love with it. I drove it so fast. I averaged like 200 kph in Germany all the time. It felt very good. The carbon ceramic brakes, once they grip, they grip. You cannot believe how good this car performs around corners. And I thought when I drove it on racetrack, I've seen it all, but on public roads, it's even cooler than on the racetrack. And I can tell you, honestly, this is truly one of the best and greatest SUVs I've ever driven. And people love it, you know? It's not too much in your face. It's a little bit of a sleeper, understatement, but a performance machine. So yeah, that's my verdict. I really like it. If this gets somewhere at 90,000, you know, used with 30,000 kilometers, maybe 50,000, I would say this is a very cool car for your family, man. I really think so. All right, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you, and see you on the next one. Goodbye.